Değerli arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bu videoda kitchen appliances, yani mutfak aletlerini göreceğiz. Videoyu beğenirseniz abone olmayı ve like atmayı unutmayın.
Kitchen appliances. Knife. Knife. I need a knife to chop the vegetables. I need a knife to chop the vegetables. Fork. Fork. He uses a fork to eat his dinner. He uses a fork to eat his dinner. Spoon. Spoon. She stirs the soup with a spoon. She stirs the soup with a spoon. Plate. Plate. I put the sandwiches on the plate. I put the sandwiches on the plate. Tea kettle. Tea kettle. I boil some water in the kettle to make tea. I boil some water in the kettle to make tea. Teapot. Teapot. I make and serve tea with teapot. I make and serve tea with teapot. Electric kettle. Electric kettle. Can you put the kettle on, please? Can you put the kettle on, please? Mixer. Mixer. Whip the cream with the mixer. Whip the cream with the mixer. Blender. Blender. I don't have a blender, so I mash it with a fork. I don't have a blender, so I mash it with a fork. Toaster. Toaster. The toaster is very useful. The toaster is very useful. Juicer. Juicer. She uses the juicer to squeeze the oranges. She uses the juicer to squeeze the oranges. Coffee grinder. Coffee grinder. Coffee grinder crushes coffee beans to make coffee powder. Coffee grinder crushes coffee beans to make coffee powder. Bowl. Bowl. She pours cereal into the bowl for breakfast. She pours cereal into the bowl for breakfast. Cup. Cup. He drinks coffee from a cup. He drinks coffee from a cup. Glass. Glass. Would you like a glass of water? Would you like a glass of water? Mug. Mug. She drinks tea from a mug. She drinks tea from a mug. Pot. Pot. I boil water in the pot to make pasta. I boil water in the pot to make pasta. Pan. Pan. He fries eggs in a pan for breakfast. He fries eggs in a pan for breakfast. Skillet. Skillet. She cooks the vegetables in a skillet. She cooks the vegetables in a skillet. Oven. Oven. We bake a cake in the oven. We bake a cake in the oven. Stove. Stove. They cook dinner on the stove. They cook dinner on the stove. Grill. Grill. I cook meat on the grill. I cook meat on the grill. Refrigerator. Refrigerator. We keep milk in the refrigerator. We keep milk in the refrigerator. Freezer. Freezer. You store ice cream in the freezer. You store ice cream in the freezer. Sink. Sink. I wash the dishes in the sink. I wash the dishes in the sink. Dishwasher. Dishwasher. We use the dishwasher to clean the dishes. We use the dishwasher to clean the dishes. Cutting board. Cutting board. He chops vegetables on the cutting board. He chops vegetables on the cutting board. Mixing bowl. Mixing bowl. You mix the ingredients in a mixing bowl. You mix the ingredients in a mixing bowl. Grater. Grater. She grates cheese with a grater for the pasta. She grates cheese with a grater for the pasta. Peeler. Peeler. She uses a peeler to peel the potatoes. She uses a peeler to peel the potatoes. Scale. Scale. She weighs the flour on the scale. She weighs the flour on the scale. Oven mitts. Oven mitts. She uses oven mitts to take the hot tray out of oven. She uses oven mitts to take the hot tray out of oven. Apron. Apron. He wears an apron while cooking. He wears an apron while cooking. Whisk. Whisk. I use a whisk to beat the eggs. I use a whisk to beat the eggs. Rolling pin. Rolling pin. He rolls out the dough with a rolling pin. He rolls out the dough with a rolling pin. Colander. Colander. She drains the pasta in a colander. She drains the pasta in a colander. Strainer. Strainer. You use a strainer to drain the water. You use a strainer to drain the water. Tong. Tong. He uses tongs to flip the steak on the grill. He uses tongs to flip the steak on the grill. Baking tray. Baking tray. She places the cookies on a baking tray. She places the cookies on a baking tray. Spatula. Spatula. He uses spatula to flip the pancakes. He uses spatula to flip the pancakes. Dish towel. Dish towel. They dry the dishes with a dish towel. They dry the dishes with a dish towel. Pot holder. Pot holder. He uses a pot holder to take the hot pot off the stove. He uses a pot holder to take the hot pot off the stove. Can opener. Can opener. I use a can opener to open the can of tomatoes. I use a can opener to open the can of tomatoes. Pitcher. Pitcher. She pours water from the pitcher into the glasses. She pours water from the pitcher into the glasses. Cookbook. Cookbook. He finds a new recipe in the cookbook. He finds a new recipe in the cookbook.